All right, YouTube, we're gonna get loud, we're gonna get crazy, we're gonna cut some keys and talk about how we do that. Hope everybody can hear me. At certain points the machine will be pretty loud, so I apologize now. What we're looking at here is your standard duplicator. This is a manual duplicator, meaning that I will move the key left to right in order for the machine blade to cut it. Unlike you know, something that you just put in there, push a button and say go. I will do this manually by hand. Now, what we have here is a couple things. If you can see right here, little black tip, that's our guide. That's going to trace key number 1, so your already cut key. So when you say, hey, I want you to cut my key, for example, like this guy right here, this is an already cut key. I don't know if you can see that, I'm sorry. Already cut key. I'm just going to set that right in there. Now again, this guide will run up and down this key and read it. And when it does that, here's a blank key. When it does that over here, and I apologize, that might be hard to see at this very second. I'm going to set it into place. So when it does so, turn the machine off. Right? So this key will be being cut by this blade in just a moment. And again, that's happening because we're going back and forth, back and forth. And so this guide again is going over our already cut house key. And so again, then this thing will be cutting to that. Now we calibrate these machines often in all of our stores as locksmiths. We need them to be pretty accurate. Keys can be definitively, one could not work by 100,000ths of an inch being off. So we need them to be pretty precise. So again, what I've done here is I've lined them up, and now I'm going to go ahead and cut you one. It's going to get loud, I apologize, but this is how it works. So again, right here, I'm just working it. I like to take my time. I'm not in a rush. I don't want to put too much pressure on my blade. I don't want to get too much heat. I don't want to dull my blade before its life is over. As you can see, I go through it pretty quick, even doing it at a light touch. But that way I go back and forth, maybe catch a couple grooves I wasn't sure about. Release it, therefore I've got a clean key. Now, I'll go ahead and buff it off. You may not be able to see this, but I got a little buffing wheel off to the side there. I'm gonna buff it off, get any stragglers, any loose brass that was hanging on, and now I have a perfectly cut key that matches, again, the key that I already had. We're good to go here. So, that's pretty much how we cut keys here at A-1 Locksmiths. If you have any questions, please comment below.